Hi, Karina here, your Lucid Living Coach. Hi, dreamers. I am here to do a video about a channeled spiritual message that I received in one of my dreams just the other day. So I wanted to share it. I've been guided to share it. It is the full moon in Scorpio today, and there is a lot of depth and seriousness to this full moon. It's a huge portal closing and a new beginning, which had started a couple weeks ago for the new moon in Taurus that I had talked about. So the message I got from Spirit is, it is a huge message for understanding the twin flame journey, as well as like soulmates. Okay, because these are just technical words that describe something that is kind of indescribable. So I have an image of a glass, and it's a piece of glass, which is a slab. And let's say this. Okay, this is a phone, right? But it has this glass. So this is Spirit, okay? Let's just say that this glass slab is God, Spirit. Now, if I were to shatter this and break it, all those little pieces would be souls, right? Because every single soul makes up Spirit, which we all have inside. We each have a soul, but all of us as a collective is one spirit consciousness. Now, if I were to take a piece of that broken glass and look at it, I would see a reflection of myself. In each little piece, there is, let's just say, one particular aspect of myself that I see. And you could keep picking up each piece, and it could take a lifetime to really understand the big picture of who you are, what you're meant to do, and to ascend. Now, your twin flame, if I were to pick up a piece, instead of just seeing an aspect of myself, I would see the glass as a whole. I would see all aspects of myself within this one piece of glass. So if that big slab of glass had a picture painted on it, okay, and it was broken, but you had never seen the picture before, and you were just to pick up a piece of the glass that it was broken from, and you see the whole picture, that's a twin flame. And this is why
a twin flame, you see all aspects of yourself in one of those. That would be reflective of the whole piece of glass. You see the whole picture, let's say. It's a whole slab. There was a picture painted on the glass, and it was to break. You can only see certain parts of the picture with all of the other energies that come into your life, except for your twin, which is your soul's reflection. So in one of those pieces, you can see exactly what the picture was, reflection of yourself. And that's why a lot of people get scared of rejection and they run, or sometimes when you see stuff so quickly, your awareness, and it's really quick, and in the acceleration of growth, you get growing pains, and this is why we have a physical symptom when we meet our twin. So I thought that was a really good analogy that Spirit gave me.
this is why we get these physical side effects, because you are seeing a piece of the whole Spirit, God. And when you get all of that all at once, it's super overwhelming. And, or, okay, let's just say you have just been meeting with soulmates, right? So each soulmate, each little piece that you pick up You just see a piece of that picture and the piece of the glass that was broken, but you don't see the whole thing. So then it takes longer to self-realize exactly the big picture and why you're here, what your soul's mission is, blah, blah, blah. You will eventually get there. It's not that you don't through soulmates, because you do, because we are all a mere reflection. But your twin accelerates the process of self-actualization and knowing one's self fully with all of your shadows and your flaws, but also seeing the unconditional love from God within your twin as well. Also, another way of looking at this is the glass slab could reflect, let's say, a neutron star, right? And when two collide, they create, it's like the Big Bang, it creates another energy and universe. And everything expands and contracts in the universe. So just like neutron stars is, condensed black holes, then when they collide, they spread out and they create something new, like a new energy. And then it's put back together. So just like the glass, when a glass breaks, we have all these pieces. These are all these souls, and we're trying to pick up the pieces to rebuild what we once were, which was connected back with the divine, with the energetic field of, God, what people call the energy of creation. And then you can melt the pieces of glass back together and make it whole, right? And that's when our souls return to being one with God. And we could, on some levels do that here. We could have earth on heaven here by reuniting ourselves with our soul's essence, which is God. And we can do this by accelerating our growth, being in union with our twin, and accelerating that growth so we are on purpose and on mission, which would then reconnect us with the divine here on earth and living in that energetic frequency of creation. And I don't know, I just thought that was really interesting, the message that I had received. And take what you need or what you understand. And I just wanted to give you guys something to think about, meditate on, and see if this applies to your life in any way. Not everyone has met their twin flame. I'm not even sure if, twin flames, if everyone has a twin flame that's physically here. I mean, we don't know. I just know my own journey. And when I met this twin energy of mine that created this unconditional love in my heart that I'd never felt before, that's when I started really getting into wondering what this connection is, because it was not like any connection that I've ever had. So it made sense to me, that dream that I had of the slab and the broken glass and picking up each piece. And then, it's like a show or a movie that you could watch over and over again, and you always find something that you didn't see before. And that's kind of like being with your twin flame. The fire never burns out. It never becomes dull or boring, or the love never really dies, because it's like an unconditional love. It's like a soul and spirit. It's a spirit marriage. And yeah, I think I might have got my point across. I'm not sure. But regardless, this message might not be for everyone, but it is for those that are on the same mission or timeline and or place, because we are all on our different timelines. And you could have asked me about twin flames, you know, like 10 years ago, and I would probably look at you crazy, like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so that just shows that we all are shown what we're supposed to be shown when we're supposed to be shown it. And with that being said, I wish you guys the best, full moon in Scorpio, and I hope that you receive divine guidance and messages during this time to help move you forward and create an enlightenment, happiness, satisfaction in your life. All right. Peace out, dreamers. Your Lucid Living Coach.